Hey guys, welcome to a video where we're testing the BMW M2 on the last day where it is at 1461 in Asphalt 8 multiplayer. So for a bit of context, by the time this video comes out, it'll be one day away from the Asphalt 8 Neon Season update, in which the BMW M2 is being nerfed. To improve its win ratio in the World Series, they have decided to nerf the vehicle, maybe to a 1410 rank, still C-class, or maybe 1320, high D. Nah. They decided to go for 1140, which is the second lowest rank range in the entire game. If you couldn't tell, I am not very excited by this because I have a 1230 and a 1320, and there is absolutely zero need for me to have this M2 at 1140. And in this race, we're racing a Rezvani Beast X, which is at the top of this rank range, 1500, which is where the M2 was before, well, of course, it was nerfed. And, of course, you're going to be watching it here at 1500. So, as you can see, we did get ahead of the Rezvani, but he's not able to catch up because even though he is faster, we're on Sector 8, and this corner is able to keep me in front because the M2's drifting is good. It's not like the M2 was a bad car. It has good stats everywhere. It's just also at 1461, so it struggles to win races and keep up with the other cars. In this race, we have a Torque, a Rezvani, and no Torque, a Miura, and a Cayman GT4. So me and the Cayman fall down over here, and then the Cayman wrecks. So rest in peace, Cayman GT4. Thankfully, the drifting radius on this car is at least decent. So why did I choose to Max Pro the BMW M2, and now why am I upset that the car has been nerfed? Well, I chose to Max Pro it because I used to have it back in 2018 when the car was an elite-tuned C-Class vehicle. I got it for free from the Holiday Cup, and the car was just really good because you could, tune its top speed up and go really fast at a lower rank, and obviously that was busted as hell, but it obviously couldn't beat the SLK 55 Special Editions and stuff, but it was still a good car, especially for free. Anyway, you can see the Cayman GT4 is just not caught up to us. We are not catching up to that Miura or that Rezvani Beast X, and that's just how this race goes. It's almost as if I just got absolutely murdered at the start. Well, I did. I got sent onto the long route. I hate when that happens, and it happens so often here on the Great Wall. Anyway, we beat the Cayman GT4. Let's move on to the next race on Asteroid Chase, a track that actually requires handling. And guess what? The M2 has handling. We have a Volkswagen IDR and a Lamborghini Miura in this race, as well as the Cayman GT4. And as you can see, they're all up here. We get past them on the inside because handling. And now we're passing the Cayman and the Volkswagen IDR. The M2's micro drifting and handling are really good. And yeah, because of that, we're able to take the lead with skill. It's almost as if this car actually has the potential to be competitive here. Maybe if you just, I don't know, buff the top speed, it would be competitive. You don't have to, totally nerf it to, the bottom of D-Class or anything. No, that's a bit unnecessary. Yeah, so, this also probably spells doom for the BMW M2 Special Edition, because the Project Black S is at 1141, and the Project Black S Special Edition is at 1322. So I only see the same thing happening to the Project Black S that's happened to the M2. Or, no, I meant I see what happens to the M2 Special Edition to be the same as what happened to the Project Black S Special Edition. So, speaking of the M2 and what's happening, we're holding off this Volkswagen IDR. At least I believe it's an IDR. It's either the Miura or the IDR. Or it's the Cayman by some chance. But we're holding them off, and we just got around the final bend, and now we're in the final straight. Can that guy catch up to me and my BMW M2? The answer is no, he cannot. I got a first place win in the third race. We beat out a Porsche Cayman GT4. Thank God I included it in my statement of vehicles, and the IDR somehow died. On to the next race on Cloud 9. We have the Rezvani Beast X from the first race and a Nissan GTR. So the GTR is actually kind of a weird car because it still is a credit multiplayer vehicle, but the problem is it's just not as good as it once was because, well, now it's at the 1500 rank range. And that's where it is. It's at $1499, and it's cheaper to upgrade than the other 1500s. I mean, obviously, any original car. It has 4 Pro Kit levels, like the Zonda R, but this obviously comes at the cost of, like, no acceleration. So the Rezvani BeastX takes the long way, and I decided to take the slow, or the shorter route, because, well, the M2 is not like a fast car that's going to crash, and it's only getting slower. So yeah, I figured, you know, I'd be able to take the tunnel relatively well, because the handling is good on this car. I hate the tunnel and gauntlet and stuff like that. It's just not fun, but it's there. And the tunnel did almost actually work. I caught up closer to this Rezvani. He proceeds to go that way, which is, I believe, longer. I'm not sure how it works on Cloud 9. But I'm catching up to him, and I'm right neck and neck with him right here at the end. I figured that if I could just take better lines than him, I'd be able to beat him. But I did not take better lines, and then I ran out of nitro. Yeah, I had no hope. So, another second place behind that Rezvani BeastX. Anyway, oh yeah, there's also a Tune Tech rules. And the GTR got dead last. Good job. On to the final race of the video on Patagonia. We have a Torque, an MP48, and I believe a few other cars. So, not that it matters because this car is no longer here. How does the BMW M2 perform at 1461? Well, to be honest, while I did say it has good stats, it still just lacked the top speed. If there was any car at 1500, I was going to be hard-pressed to catch them and stay ahead of them and win. And I never really wanted with this car. And even then, I pro'd it, and I figured I could use it to hit Pro League and multiplayer. I kind of often used it until, like, I hit 1300 or something. And then I just switched back into a D-Class car. So, yeah, it wasn't really useful for that either. It was just too risky. And I can see why they nerfed it. Doesn't make me any happier that they decided to nerf it to the literal lowest rank range that they could. Well, they could have nerfed it to 1050, but they didn't. Thank goodness. I really don't want this car to be racing Mercedes-Benz EQSs. But yeah, since I haven't max pro'd, I guess you can expect an 1140 multiplayer test like right after this one. I guess it'd be the next video. Okay, it will be the next video if I remember it. Oh god, I'm probably gonna forget. Whatever. You'll see an 1140 BMW M2 multiplayer test come soon, and we will not be losing to vehicles such as the Torque and MP48. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more Asphalt 8 content. Goodbye.